The Surfing Violinist and Deli Millies present The Summer Juggle, Masala Vlog 55, July 2025. Living and working in a tourist town, the tourists get first priority. For Mel, Satya, and even sometimes Rohan, it's all hands on deck in peak season, taking orders, prepping dishes, and drinks at a breakneck pace. Sarah was an integral part of the work, family, productive, balanced life, with recipe testing of all kinds, and she boosted morale on all sides of the kitchen, service counter, and dining room. We did not carve out time for a new attempt at the passport food processor this summer, with the juggle of so many jobs, projects, and plans making the calendar just a bit too demanding for another attempt, so we're sitting on the format and percolating some ideas. One I've had is a fuller exploration of the Vietnamese banh mi phenomenon and finding a better way to fuse it with American sandwiches and Indian street food. Cuban sandwiches are another local staple, and I've been puzzling through ways to maybe fuse some version of a Cuban, banh mi, pav bhaji, and even, from my dad's native area, a Louisiana staple, the shrimp po' boy. A four-way fusion might be a little much, but some cross-pollinations between these could generate some interesting results. In the meantime, Mel and Sarah piggybacked on the Vietnamese influence we explored during Bourdain Day with some Vietnamese-inspired Buddha bowls in the June vegan night.
Buddha bowls were like such a thing. They were like such a craze like many years ago, but they fit perfectly because you can come up with different themes or whatever. So I'm trying to come up with like a set like 3 to 4 Buddha bowls that I can use because they're perfect. For summertime, they're like the perfect like superfood, protein fueled, but light lunch that you need when you're working in the service industry around here in the summertime. So I wanted to make obviously I needed to have an Indian themed one in my repertoire, and then had a Madras curry vinaigrette. So it has all those Indian spices without being too heavy. So that was a fun experiment. It was well received, thankfully. So
Mel brought back the Indian vegan take on chicken and waffles for the July vegan night with cardamom lemon waffles, masala fried mushrooms, and a spicy maple syrup made with mango habanero hot sauce from Deadly's Dose, topped with microgreens from Tiny Mighty Micro Farm. It's cool to see Mel finding ways to not just fuse Indian food with Western dishes, but also finding cool ways to feature local ingredients and talents.
And then, do you do any twists on the mushroom and waffles compared to the last time? Was the cardamom a new twist?
Yeah, so then I brought back a fan favorite from last summer for one of the vegan nights. I did mushrooms and waffles, my take on chicken and waffles. So I did it again because it was such a hit, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that again. And I freaking love it. And it's so great because you get to make these delicious waffles. They're so yummy and vegan, but you would never know that. And then it's great because I get to partner with a local company, Deadly's Dose. They make a mango habanero hot sauce, which is perfect. Add that into the maple syrup.
Did you do that last year as well?
I did.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, I did that last year. Did it again, and then I was like, oh, it's so yummy.
She also featured our friend and colleague Theo's bread from her new venture, Word and Flour Sourdough, in a modified take on Mel's fusion avocado toast. Theo made a special tomato tikka sourdough for the occasion with sun-dried tomatoes, masala spices, ginger, and garlic. Mel's brown chutney has just gotten better and better in my opinion. She's really getting the sauces down to an art, which was always one of my favorite parts of Indian street food once my tastes had fully acclimated.
And so tell us about the September Supper Club.
Oh, and I have my next supper club coming up. It's going to be in September. It's going to be street food. Love street food. Like, some of my favorite memories are street food, and it harkens back to that quote that I love from Bourdain. He talks about his father, like things his father would say, and how he talked about how his father was like, it's really about like, sometimes the meal isn't about the food, it's about who you're with and where you're with, and that is street food. I mean, street food is about the food, but it's also just the whole experience. It's being out there on the street. Where are you in the city when you're eating it? Who are you out there with? Why are you out and about? You know, what adventure are you on, and stop in to get your little street food snack. And so I love that. I want to take all of that, all those good memories, and put them into my supper club. So I'm going to have different little food stations. So you're going to have to kind of walk around like you're walking around a neighborhood and hitting the different street food vendors. And so it's going to, yep. If you can't fly across to Delhi, we're going to bring some Delhi street food to you. So come and have a great time and stuff yourself silly while you're at it.
Until next time, let's get back in the kitchen because life is too short to live without masala. Godspeed. To see these videos early without ads, join the lineup here on YouTube. You just need a YouTube account, and for $1.99 a month, you click this little join button and sign up to get early and ad-free access to 4 monthly vlogs: the surf vlog, the violin vlog, the masala vlog, and the family vlog. Thank you very much.